Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So T-Pain had some remarks on his Crash Dummies podcast about Drake and how Drake should have taken a break post-battle after Kendrick Lamar, right? Which I completely agree with. I did a video on my channel stating that, hey, Drake needs to take a break. You took a huge L, you know what I'm saying? Take a break and come back stronger. But everything Drake did post-battle just made the battle worse. I mean, what Kendrick said in that song, man, famous rapper we knew was spiraling. Yeah, pretty much spiraling because I think he made the L even worse. But T-Pain goes on to expound upon that, and then Drake responds to it. But again, this is coming from Complex. I'll attach the link in the description below the video. That way you guys go check out the article yourselves. But I'm just going to read off a few snippets from it. It says, in a recent episode of the Crash Dummies podcast, T-Pain claimed Drake inspired him not to overstay his welcome in the music industry. But the Toronto Raptor has since ignored his own advice. This is T-Pain's words. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed, his own words. Drake said, I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. T-Pain said, he goes on to say, I have ever since said, thank y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Let me know if you heard it, he joked. Drake is like, no, listen, okay, I got another one. Hold on, check this out. Y'all ain't gonna like this one. Y'all ain't like this one? Okay, real quick, just one more. Let me try one more. So again, they said the post has been updated since, but he's completely right on that statement. Is that pretty much, man, you should have taken a break. But yeah, pretty much, you know, Drake dropped last year. Remember, man, after the post battle, Drake dropped a lot of records. He dropped a whole lot of records and nothing landed. Nothing landed. The only thing that landed really was Nokia. Nokia went number 2 on, because you know Drake's the whole Billboard. That's one thing about the OVO fans. It's always about the numbers, right? Numbers are true. That's a part of it. It's a part of it. Not everything, but it's a part of it. But Drake was number 2 as far as Nokia, right? That was the highest. Everything last year, from No Face to the 21 Savage and Young Thug track, the Wangwan Delight, all that stuff flopped. All of it flopped. So what T-Pain says right here is absolutely true. Pretty much like Drake is like, no, listen, okay, I got another one. Hold on, check this out. Y'all ain't like this one? Okay, real quick, just one more. Let me try this one more. So he's completely right in his statements about that. But Drake did respond to it. Now, Drake responded to it, what he said pretty much on the, on the Toronto Rappers, not Raptors, Rappers Instagram post. And pretty much, you know, says Drake speaks out after T-Pain revealed an alleged conversation between the two about finding a way to gracefully bow out of the music industry. And Drake says, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. Drake commented on Instagram, Toronto's Raptor on Thursday. So that's Drake's statements towards, that's from his Instagram post about what T-Pain had to say. Now, I will say this. I think Drake is definitely hurt. He's definitely hurt after this battle. It's completely shown. He does have the Iceman album coming out. That's a stupid title. I always think of the X-Men. They always got that, you know, that comes out in August and stuff like that. But I will say, man, him filing that lawsuit is not hip-hop at all. It's not hip-hop at all. And to me, man, that's what the whole sentiment of Not Like Us is. You don't do that. Because when Meek Mills lost to Drake, you didn't see him pull none of that sucker, you know, moves like that. You know what I'm saying? He just completely took the L like a man and kept it moving. But Drake, after he took this L to Kendrick, he moved completely, like I said, he was spiraling. He was doing everything. He was throwing stuff at the wall. Nothing was landing until Nokia. You know what I'm saying? Nokia was the biggest song on there. But as far as that album wasn't a very good album at all. Some Sexy Songs for You, I did a review on that one. It wasn't a good album. You know what I'm saying? That's just me just being fair and honest. If it was good, I say it's good. If it's not good, I'm going to say it's not good. But I think that I agree with T-Pain, like I said on my channel. Should have taken a break. So he said, I guess, he's like, hey, man. He's like, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. So we shall see what comes out of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the whole behind the scenes between T-Pain and Drake or anything like that. But as a fan of hip-hop, I'll say yeah, Drake was very un-hip-hop in how he moved post-battle. Because especially when you were winning, you were taking the glory, you were moving like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was cool. But after that, you know, with the whole DJ Academics, the Aiden Ross, all those people backing him and stuff like that, man, it made your L completely worse. Completely worse. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest L in hip-hop history. Hands down, it's the biggest L. And hey, man, we shall see what comes out of this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about T-Pain's comments. Tell me what you think about Drake's response. Are you looking forward to the Iceman album that comes out in August? And do you watch T-Pain's podcast? One thing about T-Pain I can't say, the brother is funny. He's absolutely funny, man. T-Pain is funny. But we shall see, man. Drake still had Nokia. That was number 2. So we'll see what he has on this new album coming out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel again. Hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.